telling me, you know who he is? I said, Dad, I don't know. I said, Dad, you been
how you not know who Glenn Johnson is?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Respect, come on, man. True School Sports. Say,
Thank you.
Do me a favor, say, True School Sports.
True School Sports.
Number one
Check
content.
it out. Number one content.
Thank
Always
you.
check it out. That's
Thank
the
you,
boss.
Johnson.
There you go.
Yeah. That's what makes the fight with Wilder and Fury so interesting because, you know, you say Wilder is a man of conviction. He really believes that he was put here to do something else. But I've also heard Fury himself kind of talk that way about himself and talk like that in front of Deontay. So that's why I think, you know, the third fight, you know, a lot of people, myself included, I do want to see the Joshua Fury undisputed fight. But this is also a great fight for that reason, and seeing how Wilder can come back, because like I actually went to the Wilder Stavern rematch and I was there that night when he put Stavern out, and I remember there was like this energy in the arena. It's hard to describe if you weren't there, but he walked in the 50 Cent Many Man, and he went in there and he just put Stavern out. I don't know how long it was, but
Most definitely.
what I wanted to ask you is, with Wilder, how great do you think he's going to be when it's all said and done? He puts those gloves up.
One of the greatest. One of the greatest. Why? Why is he one of the greatest? Why was Muhammad Ali one of the greatest? Muhammad Ali lost. Why was he one of the greatest? Because it stood for something more than boxing. What do you do? What energy do you bring to the world? What is your place? Is it just in a square circle? Like, what energy do you bring to the world? Why did we call him the greatest? Why? He lost. He lost. We seen it. He lost.
He called himself that before anybody else did.
Thank you. But when Deontay do it, why is there a problem? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I sit back and I think the world didn't like Muhammad Ali either at that time because of what he stood for. So Deontay is facing the same ridicule. But when he's out the game, what is he gonna mean to the game? He's gonna be a legend, not because of boxing, not because of his wins, not because of his losses, but because of what he brought to the world. He brought a voice to his culture. And he's gonna continue doing that through wins, through losses. He's gonna continue bringing voices to his culture, and that's what it's about. And that means everything to me than him getting there and being undefeated. What do you give to your culture? What do you give to the world? You know, and it's a lot of missing puzzles to our culture, and I'm just happy that he's a piece of the puzzle that can make our culture better and allow our culture to have a voice on that platform.
Absolutely. Do you recall the first time you ever met Deontay Wilder?
I recall it. You know, he was only 6 months in the boxing.
Really?
Yeah, so I walked in the boxing gym, seeing the skinny guys get a story all the time. And I was already a professional athlete in track and field, traveling the world. And I walking in the gym, seeing this skinny 6'7" guy. He weighed probably like 170 something, you know. And I asked him, what do he want to do with boxing? And I had seen him training over and over again. He worked hard. And he said he had to take care of his little daughter that has spinal bifida.
Yeah.
He misunderstood my question. I understand all that, you know. But what do you want to do with boxing? And he said, oh, I want to become the heavyweight champion of the world. I said, well, you keep working the way you do, you're going to be the heavyweight champion of the world. That was our first conversation that we ever had with each other. Now fast forward.
Yeah.
The tongue is a powerful thing.
That sounds familiar. That sounds similar to, like, I did an interview. I don't know if you remember Calvin Brock. He was the heavyweight contender back in the 2000s. He said something similar. He ran into Deontay in a gym. I think it might have been in Alabama or somewhere.
Yeah, Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. And he said, you know, I think when he met him, Deontay was 2 years into boxing, and he said, listen, man, if you keep at it, you're really good. Like, you're gonna go somewhere with it. So
why do people forget what the late great Emmanuel said? Emmanuel was special. Emmanuel seen things that the world couldn't see. If you remember, you go to YouTube, you fast forward to Emmanuel.
Fight News YouTube channel. It's on Fight News. He said that
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury would be your two top heavyweight champions of the world. He said that before he died. He said Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will be the next great heavyweight champions. What happened? The tongue is gold.
Yeah.
The tongue is gold. You understand what I'm saying? So do it happen by coincidence? Or is that the way that the universe works? You understand? Everything can't be by coincidence. All the stars got to be aligned somehow that works in your favor when somebody says, you know, things about you. I didn't know I was going to be an Olympic coach, but I did know I wanted to change lives. You understand?
Yeah.
But I was already being molded by my mentors to be one of the best coaches in the game. You understand? So the tongue is powerful, and all the stars lined up perfectly for my situation. You know? So just like Deontay, you know, he's special. Love him, hate him, but at the end of the day, nobody was looking at the heavyweight fights until he got the belt.
At least in America, yeah.
At least not in America. You understand? You understand? So, you know, people forget about that. You know? Oh, he didn't fight nobody. You fight.
I'm good on that one, champ.
You fight. And let's see how different that outcome will be. Matter of fact, don't fight him. Train like he do. Make an Olympic team. You understand?
And medal.
Yeah, get a medal. But make an Olympic team for USA. Let's see how easy it is. You understand? So don't write them off yet, public.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. We're at the Davy Powell, and you're watching True School Sports.